Hey everyone, welcome, Heart Warriors, wonderful parents, and amazing children. Welcome to episode 192, the greatest gift you can give your children, taking care of your emotional health. In this episode, we're going to explore something really close to our hearts, just taking care of our emotional well-being, just for ourselves, the people around us, and for our children. As parents, one of the greatest gifts we can offer our children is our own happiness. Now, that might sound surprising, but it is very true, right? I think sometimes we get caught up in the idea that we have to make our children happy, but our children are happy. We're happy. Okay. Our children, they are like emotional sponges. They are little emotional sponges sucking up the emotions around them from not only their parents, but other people, but especially you, because you are right there with them all the time. They pick up and absorb the feelings they observe in us, whether we're stressed, anxious, or calm or grounded. If we're struggling with emotions like stress, anxiety, depression, anger, grief, addiction, etc., our kids can internalize those feelings, sometimes even believing that something is inherently wrong with them. This is why it's so important to prioritize our own emotional regulation and our nervous system health. I want to remind you, taking care of yourself is not selfish. In fact, it's one of the most loving things you can do for your children. When you manage your own emotional state, you can create an environment where your children can thrive. Each moment you invest in self-care for yourself, whether it's a walk, reading, quiet time, is a moment invested in your child's future emotional stability. They get to observe you taking care of yourself. So how do we do this? Emotional regulation is about maintaining balance, especially during really tough times and emotions that can knock us out, right? And I developed the Heal Your Story method to do just that. Reduce your anxiety and tame your emotional triggers. So these practices help you stay centered and calm. These techniques help you respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Okay, that's how our nervous system goes out of sorts. They also model emotional resilience for your children. Okay? If you'd like my help, please reach out to me to discuss program options. So let's carry on, right? You might be thinking, what if I didn't grow up with emotionally regulated parents? What if my parents struggled with their own emotions? Or if my parent was angry all of the time? Is it too late for me? I want to assure you, it is never too late. No matter what environment you grew up in, healing is always possible. The sensitivity you may have developed in a dysregulated household can actually become one of your greatest strengths if you commit to your own healing. Start by addressing deep-seated emotional wounds. Sometimes you might not even know what they are, right? Journaling is a great place to start. When you dive deep into your own healing, you don't just change your own emotional landscape. You create a new, emotionally resilient lineage for your children, their children, and beyond. So by seeing your journey, they learn that healing is possible and that emotional pain can transform into growth. Now, as you're working through all of it, it's important to seek support. I found during my own emotional healing that having guidance allowed me to focus on the right things concerning my emotional well-being, and healing. So there's so much value in learning and growing alongside others who are also on similar journeys or who have gone through that journey. Healing takes time, so be patient and kind with yourself along the way. So here's a key point: open dialogue. Talk with your children about emotions in a safe, non-judgmental space. Teach them the value of emotional honesty. Give them tools that will help them navigate feelings for a lifetime. By modeling this openness, you're giving them a real head start on emotional intelligence. Incorporating calm daily practices, whether it's yoga, spending time in nature, or creating art, can not only help you, but also show your children what it's like to prioritize emotional health. These shared moments can be incredibly healing for everyone. Lastly, let's focus on gratitude. Even when life is challenging, like right now, even when life is challenging, gratitude is a powerful tool for shifting your perspective. It reminds us of the good things in our lives, no matter how small. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you're thankful for and share that gratitude with your children. It can make the world a difference. I want to thank you for joining me today. Felt this was important in the climate that we're in right now as we head into the first week of November. Thank you for being open-hearted and committed to creating a loving and emotionally healthy space for your family and the people around you. Remember, you are not alone in this. There are many parents walking this path alongside you, okay? Supporting each other as you grow and heal together. That is what we need to do with each other. So here's to a future with love, emotional wellness, and peace. Sending lots of love to you. Bye for now.